Welcome back to After Hours. I'm your host, Josh. So I was sitting here out, I'm the only one up, only one on PlayStation. Want to record a video? A better video to record than After Hours. I guess today, pretty much what I'm going to be doing is sort of just talking about stuff that's been going on, talk about some of my plans, and just talk about life, I guess. You know what I mean? Pretty much my plan is starting Monday, which is 6 days from today, streaming 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Because if I want to make YouTube a job, I got to treat it like a job. So 8 hours a day, like any job you would do it on any job. 40 hours a week, which is what you would do for any job. And just really grind like never before. Because, I mean, I want to make a career out of this. I mean, I sort of already am. But if I want to really get rolling and really get back on the grind like we was doing in 2022, the best way to do that would be to start treating it like an actual job, you know what I mean? Just get things moving, you know? A bit of an update for OTDL. So we signed Isaiah, which has been a recruitment prospect for months. We was just waiting on him to stream, and when he started streaming, we was just waiting on him to show that he actually, was going to keep streaming, and he showed that he was, so we signed him. We signed Braden. Braden recently started streaming again, and he showed that he was really trying to grind. So we got him in OTDL. He was actually in OTDL back in 2022 after Cody left, and then some personal stuff happened with him. He had some personal issues, and we released him. Flash forward to 2023, like I said, he has started streaming again. He's starting, on his grind, and OTDL is here to help. Thinking of podcasts, as you may know, you may not know, me and Cody run a podcast over on OTDL called Empty Thoughts. We've recently been lacking on Empty Thoughts because, to be honest with you, we really ran out of stuff to talk about. It's not even that we got burnt out on it. We just ran out of stuff to talk about because we did 2 podcasts a week for 2.5 months, and like 55 minutes to an hour every podcast. To be honest with you, we just ran out of stuff to talk about. So we took a break. We're, taking some time to, I guess, rejuvenate ourselves and maybe, start letting stuff happen in the world, start letting stuff happen, in our lives that we could make a podcast about and we could talk about and really get the grind back on OTDL, because the way OTDL is now is the way that it always should have been since we started back in 2021. Pretty much OTDL is a collective group of people that are growing themselves individually, but also at the same time growing each other. And when they're growing themselves and growing each other, they're growing OTDL. And it all just is how it should be. Grow yourself, but also don't forget about your boys, And you grow yourself, you grow your boys, you grow OTDL. And that's the most important thing. And that's why OTDL is the way that it is, because we all get that, we all do that, we all help each other as much as we possibly can. It honestly couldn't be any better than what it is right now. With me, I'm a YouTube partner, so I have a bigger audience to also like I said, grow myself. But with my audience getting bigger, it grows the boys and grows OTDL, and that's the most important thing to me, is not only growing myself but also growing the boys and not forgetting about the boys. That's how anything that you do YouTube related should be, is grow yourself, but also grow the people that are helping you with your content, and just not forgetting about the homies, So yeah, I mean, we're chilling over here, you know what I mean. Austin actually just got back from a vacation to Alabama and went to Dauphin Island, and while he was gone, he was uploading quite a few shorts, but he was also coming into my chats when I'd stream, and he was telling me that whenever he got back, we was going to start the grind again like how he was back in 2022, because back in 2022 we was popping. We sort of fell off towards the end of we sort of fell off towards the end of 2022, and the beginning of 2023 wasn't doing too hot. But the beginning of 2022, from February to it was March 1st to like probably July, March 1st to July, bro, he was popping 500-600 views a stream. And that's not to say I ain't popping now, because I've went up 100 subs in the last month, 40,000 views, and that's just in the last month. Statistically speaking, July was the best month I've ever had in my YouTube career, but the best period I've ever had in my YouTube career was from March 1st to July, to the end of July. Because, like I said, it was 500-600 views a stream. March 1st, I was at 281 subscribers. By the end of, by June 25th, I was at 500. And by the end of 2022, so from June 25th to, it was right at the end of December, I think December 27th, I was at 1,000. So I went up from 281 to 500 in, was that 3 months? April, May, 3 months. And then in another 6 months, I went up 500. So that was definitely one of the best periods in my my YouTube career, if not the best. But now I just hit 1.4K. And my goal by the end of 2023 is 1.5K. Will I surpass that? More than likely. But I don't like to set my goals too high, because if you have, if you never set your goals too high, you'll never be disappointed. So if my goal is 1.5K, and then I hit 1,450, right, and stay there for up until midway through December, it starts to back up, and I hit 1,500. Then I'm not disappointed, because I didn't have my goal at 2,000. I didn't have my goal at 2.5K. You know what I mean? But with the way that we're about to start grinding, my goal by the end of 2024, and I'm saying this now, and it might sound crazy now, but we'll see in a year and a half. My goal by the end of 2024 is 5,000 subscribers. And if I grind the way that I'm about to start grinding, that should be nothing. Because, like I said, it's going to be 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, 40 hours a week of nothing but just stream content. Just 8 hours a day, every day. I'll decide what days I take off. It just depends if how I feel on certain days. But it's never going to be more than 2 days, unless power goes out or something. And then, I can't help that. But that's the way, if, like I said, I'm pretty much already making a career off this. But to really elevate myself, that's what I'm going to have to do. 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited to start grinding again. I've come to realize that After Hours isn't as much as a podcast as it is just me sitting and talking to y'all, you know what I mean? And I guess that's a good thing, you know what I mean? I've actually, edited some shit, so you see that shit up there, you see the shit down there, you see the shit over there, you see the shit over there. Just get a little bit creative with it. Going back to, this is kind of all over the place, to be honest, but going back to Austin, going to Dauphin Island in Alabama, he's actually the first person in my entire family to see the ocean, which is wild. I'm happy he got to do that, because that's not something I've, ever got to do, or my mom's never got to do, or my dad, or anybody. So, I'm happy that he got to do that, and take some time off of, him working and stuff, and, get to enjoy life a little bit, you know what I mean? Going back to OTDL, once again, this is all over the place, man. We have 6 people in OTDL right now. So 6 people is the most we've ever had, and that's how many we have right now. This group isn't the group that became the most we ever had. That was the group that became the most we ever had was me, Austin, Cody, Jeff, Jacob, and Chris. Now we have me, Austin, Cody, Isaiah, Hunter, and Braden. Do I think we'll sign anybody else in 2023? As of right now, I don't believe we will. Me, Austin, and Isaiah, we play quite a bit. Me, Cody, and Isaiah, we play quite a bit. Me, Braden, Cody, and Isaiah play sometimes. Me, Austin, and Hunter play once in a blue moon. And I don't think there's anybody else that we really play with that does content. If we do sign anybody else, as of right now, I can't think of them. Because nobody, like I said, nobody else we play with does content. Could I be wrong? Probably. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm pretty sure, I think Austin said Thursday night. Thursday night, me and him are going to be playing Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The new game that's coming out that's somewhat like Dead by Daylight. We're going to be playing that. And that's pretty much all I can think about that's been going on here recently with me. Appreciate y'all for coming out and watching this video. Like I said, this series went from a podcast to pretty much me just talking to y'all. Because the actual podcast is over on OTDL. I'll leave the link to OTDL in the description. You can go subscribe to that. You can click on the Empty Thoughts playlist and watch all of the newest podcasts from us. But you can also click on the Late Nights playlist and watch all of our old ones from back in 2021 and 2022. And you can also watch some more just random content from us. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching this video. Like, subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. Once again, OTDO is in the link in the description. Go subscribe to that because I'd greatly appreciate it, because OTDO in this month. And I'll see y'all the next time that I see y'all.